Have you ever wondered what separates the good singers from the great singers? Is it perfect notes? Is it perfect looks? What is it? Well, I've got the answer for you right after this.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
Okay, today's video is going to be short and sweet, but don't let my brevity fool you. Today's topic is what separates a good performance from the great performance. I'm talking about connection, people, connection with your audience. Think back for a moment to a performance by one of your favourite artists. What was it about that performance that got your motor racing? Was it perfect notes? Was it the performer's drop-dead gorgeous looks? Probably not. Allow me to suggest that the reason that performance is etched into your memory is because the performer connected with you somehow. I can think of a couple of vocal performances that have absolutely captivated me from beginning to end. And I can still remember one particular performance. I can still remember seeing KD Lang sing Hallelujah on a live telecast of the Logies, Australia's version of the Emmys. I'll put a link to it in the notes sections below. This performance is top shelf. Not because Ms. Lang hits spot perfect notes and not because she's wearing a short skirt that leaves nothing to the imagination. No, this performance of Hallelujah digs into the narrative of the lyric. KD Lang reveals the subtext of the song. Now, subtext is that which isn't sung. It's the intention and emotion of the piece. Subtext is the very essence of why we sing, and it's the subtext that empowers the connection between the performer and the audience. So, how do we deep dive into the subtext and reveal the narrative of the piece? Well, I've got a few ideas you might like to try.
Sound check.
First things first, I want you to print out the lyrics to a song you're working on right now. Now, don't just print them off from a website though. I want you to copy and paste the text into your word processor, and then I want you to create some space between each line. This is important because we're going to be writing in the space in a moment. Now, I want you to think about one or two emotive words that best describe the song you just printed out. For this to work, you need to think beyond simple words like sad and happy. Remember, we need to move beyond the superficial, so use Google if you need to and search for highly nuanced words like dejected or anguished. These emotive words need to form the emotional platform of the song you are about to sing. And now that you've got the emotional platform in place, I want you to look at each section of the piece. Most songs take the listener on a journey. They start in one emotional center and often they'll end in another. Now, I want you to write different emotive words or an emotive word next to each verse and chorus. You must choose a different word for each section because we want to take the listener on a journey. Okay, now it's time to add your voice to the activity. I want you to sing the song through using only open vowels. That's right, no words. I want you to interpret the meaning of the piece and connect to the emotive words that you've written down for each section. Let me show you what I mean. Using the song Broken Vowel, have a listen to the melody when only sung with an R vowel. Ah, 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 ah. Now, hopefully, you could hear the emotion of the piece coming through despite the absence of any lyric. You might feel a little silly at first with this activity, but do your best to put your awkwardness to the side and allow yourself to connect with the emotion of your voice. With the full emotional structure in place, we are now going to handwrite a simple screenplay in between each printed line. Now imagine you are writing for a video clip. What's the story behind the story? Is the storyline being told in first, second or third person? Don't rush this part of the activity. Spend time thinking about the location of your video clip and the characters that might occupy your mental movie.
Sound check.
With the emotional structure in place alongside your fully developed subtext, You're now ready to sing through the piece using the actual lyrics. The second last step in the process is to sing through your song with your eyes closed and imagine the video clip with all of the colourful emotions in play. Once you've sung it through, identify those points where you felt connected to the piece and those points, importantly, where you didn't. And where necessary, rework the emotional framework and the subtext to achieve a more consistent level of connection. Now, simply rinse and repeat. With a bit of practice, you'll be ready for the final step, singing your piece for an audience. Ultimately, we've done all this emotional connection work so that we can then make a connection with our audience. This final part takes years of practice, and most experienced singers will tell you that they are constantly in search of those special moments of connection each and every performance. As always, I'm keen to hear from you about how helpful this video has been to your development as a vocal performer. I'm also keen to learn from you guys, so leave me a comment below and share your tips and about connecting with an audience. And if this is your first time here at Voice Essentials, welcome. If learning to sing is your thing, then I invite you to subscribe and join our ever-growing community of passionate singers from across this big globe who, just like you, want to raise their voice in song. Make sure you take a moment to check out all of my other singing tip videos that have been designed to develop your voice and improve your sound. I really hope you find them super helpful. But for now, I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.